If I had to give one piece of advice to my younger self, it would be I have been trying to avoid this topic for quite some time now, and even to make a post about it, I was very hesitant because I wanted to be neutral. But in reality, you can't be neutral. Hi, this is Sudha, your vocal coach at Studio Play Now, and today I want to share something which might sound controversial, but I think is really important to understand in the context of music or just being in a creative field or just in general. Knowing all the things that I know now, from understanding how the society works, how the world works, and experience, if I had to give one piece of advice to my younger self, it would be don't listen to men. I completely understand how this might sound outrageous, as if I'm trying to bash a particular gender, but art has been dominated by men from years and years, and it's a fact, not my personal opinion. Now that we have established that context, that women have definitely not had the privilege to put their work out there openly.
Of course, we've come a long way.
But the problems have evolved with the evolved society. Let's say earlier, as a woman, I didn't have any platform to showcase my art of any form. Now, it looks like I do have all the opportunities in the world and I just have to do it.
I literally just started posting to I was in school, I was in music school, so I was just keeping track and for my teachers and if my mom wanted to watch what I was working on. These dudes would be like, she's not really playing. And I would get really self-conscious. I'm like, oh my God, did I do something wrong? Did I play that?
Whenever a woman tries to do something, she has always been questioned by a man. No matter if the man is from the same field of expertise or not. First, let's say the man is from the same field and they know what they're talking about. Second, they are not from the same field, maybe from a similar field, but they actually don't know what they're talking about. I'll give 2 examples here. I know the first one seems more appropriate. The person who is from the similar field giving you advice, opinion, and comment. But girl, let me tell you one thing. If you really want feedback on your skill, it should be in the right context, right situation, and from a professional whose job is to give you feedback, not anyone and everyone. Let me quickly explain to you why. First thing you have to know is because of the systems we live in, men will always feel entitled to give their comments and ideologies, which is not a bad thing, honestly. And I am not trying to widen the already existing toxic polarity between men and women here. I'm coming from a very loving space. But what men don't understand is that women are coming from a very oppressive state. So if they are constantly told, this is not right, maybe you should do it this way, they're just gonna let themselves down and never try again. If you're unable to relate to what I'm trying to say, that is okay. I'm glad you haven't had such experiences where you were shut down and you had to stop doing things that you loved. But if you do relate, I want to give you some pointers that will help you navigate through these types of comments and situations, so that in future, or maybe even the past experiences, you can kind of contextualize and get back to doing what you love. Yeah, you have to remember something. There is a place for everything, even for comments. So whenever you put your art, when you share your art with the world, that's not a place for the public to give you feedback on your skill. That is a place for the public to enjoy. That is a performance. Unless you ask for it, of course. If you ask, tell me how I can improve, of course, maybe that's the place. But second thing you have to remember is anyone who gives you advice has to have the capability to hold the space for you. I know the Women's History Month is already passed and everything is gonna go back to normal as it always has. But as a big sister, if I can at least help one person out there, to anyone who needs it, but especially to my girls, what I'm trying to say is, don't listen to men. It's as simple as that.